Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless leak. Joshua Morrow spills murder secret. Party turns deadly. Young and the Restless fans. We have got an exciting new leak that comes from fan favorite actor Joshua Morrow. Somebody's going to die, and it looks like it may go down at the big party starting on Friday the 13th, the spookiest day of the year, and one of my favorite horror movies. We're going to talk about who may die in this murder mystery plot, leaked by the hunky Nick Newman actor. Young and the Restless spoilers, Joshua Morrow's shocking leak. In case you didn't know, a lot of soap actors, including Joshua Morrow, do personalized videos for a fee for fans. And in a recent set of videos he did for Mother's Day, the Nick Newman actor spilled some juicy stuff he was filming. So Mother's Day this year was May 10th. So the video Josh Morrow made was probably done around that time, maybe a few days before. Just to give you some background on the timing of this. And just for the record, I've got to say, based on his tone and enthusiasm in these videos, Josh seems like a super sweet guy who adores his fans. And the Nick actor mentioned this on more than one of the recent videos he made, so I listened to all of them. I also want to say that although Joshua Morrow leaked a big spoiler, he did not give too many specifics away. I'm sure he knows by now how much he can and can't say about upcoming storylines for Nick and others and Young and the Restless. But Josh did spill some tea, and we're going to share it. YR's massive murder mystery, what Nick Newman revealed. He said this upcoming storyline is going to be huge. He said this in a mid-May video. He made several videos, actually, and said he's been filming scenes as Nick for a massive storyline airing in 2 to 3 weeks. So Josh Morrow said the actors have been putting in some serious hours, and he spilled that it's going to strike up some serious intrigue, so already it has for sure. The takeaway is Nick and others are involved in a story involving mystery and intrigue. And it seems like a murder mystery is coming to YR. So Joshua said it's traumatic, it's big, it's taking up a lot of their time, but he says that the actors don't mind, because they love their jobs and they love doing it all for the fans. So the Nick Newman actor spilled. It is a murder mystery, and based on the timing, it sounds like it is at this big party Aristotle Dumas, Billy Flynn, is throwing at his chateau in France starting on Friday. Friday the 13th, party turns deadly. Who's attending? So the party begins. Friday the 13th, there's Nick. Others there like Victor Newman, Eric Braden, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, Amanda Sinclair, Michelle Morgan, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, are all confirmed coming. We expect some others to be there as well, including possibly Holden Novak, Nathan Owens. So with a murder coming at the Dumas party, I'll say right off, I doubt it's the mystery man himself who's played by Billy Flynn. He's a brand new actor on contract, not new to soaps, because he's been on Days of Our Lives for years, but new to YR. So again, I think there's a chance he's playing recast Kane, and I feel like that's pretty likely. But whoever he is, Flynn's character is going to stick around, so he is not the victim. I'm assuming a body is found, and it turns into not just a party, but a murder mystery party, which seems terribly fun. Young and the Restless, potential victims, and plot twists. So, today I just want to discuss who might end up being zipped into a body bag in the ultimate party foul. So there's been some chatter I've seen on soap social media saying that Cole might have been poisoned and he dies. So yeah, that could be a mystery. But he's not going to be at the party, so that just doesn't feel like a good fit for this lake. Not to say he wasn't poisoned, not to say he won't die. But for this murder mystery, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. And then there's also that old guy that Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, is having flashbacks about. Maybe she hurt him. Maybe he even died. But then again, that's also just not the vibe I get from Josh's video hints. Plus, the Nick actor said the storyline starts 2 to 3 weeks, and that's from when he taped these Mother's Day videos, and that aligns perfectly with the beginning of Dumas' party. Also, let's face it, Friday the 13th is a great day to kick off a murder mystery party event. Adam's Invitation. Snub, a clue to the YR mystery? Plus, did you catch the dialogue last week between Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Chelsea Lawson Newman, Melissa Claire Egan? They were talking about the fact that he did not get an invite to the Big Franz party, and he was kind of salty. Adam said, "I'm so upset that I'm the only person in Wisconsin not invited to Nice," and Chelsea said, "If Dumas turns out to be Agatha Christie, that's a good thing." And Adam replied, "So I'm not even important enough for a real-life murder mystery game." Were they dropping us a huge Easter egg there, a huge hint? Now, Agatha Christie. As you probably know, famous murder, mystery author. So I definitely think it's going to be someone at the big Dumas party, which kind of narrows it down. If you've ever read her book or seen the movie based on it, and then there were none. That's a vibe that I'm feeling from this. So in that story, 10 people are invited to a remote location, and then various crimes are revealed that each has done. But they were never punished for these crimes. And considering that Victor's gotten away with many crimes, including murder, Phyllis was never punished for trying to kill Cricket. Nick was never punished for masquerading as J.T. Hellstrom and terrorizing his family. Almost everybody going has done a bad thing, you know. I think Nicky ran people down under a DUI. I could go on YR's and then there were none plot. Dumas Revenge. So Dumas may be doing this where he's got them all there, and he's, like, revealing their crimes. So in the Agatha Christie story, over the course of the get-together, all these various people die by various means, one by one, in a way that's fitting based on their crime. Ultimately, they all die. That's why it's down to and then there were none. So I do doubt that Dumas called them all there to kill them. But a murder at the party sounds fun. And the Agatha Christie thing between Adam and Chelsea might have been a big hint. And I'm cool with somebody dying as long as they don't kill. Somebody that we love and need around. Who's expendable? Predicting the victim on Young and the Restless. So as far as guests at the party go in terms of who could die, well, if Holden wrangles an invite or crashes the party to help Audra Charles deal with Kyle Abbott, I mean, he's pretty disposable at this point, since he wants Audra, but she is with Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, and he doesn't have a job and he just kind of floats around. However, he is supposed to be on contract. But YR does fire contract actors. The wildest death of all to come out. Of this would be the great Victor Newman. I think that would only happen if Eric Braeden had decided to retire and wanted to go out with a bang and ask for a big send-off. But again, seems unlikely. Another character that's pretty expendable simply because she's not on a lot. She's not on contract. She's not really on recurring. That's Amanda Sinclair. Michelle Morgan, who I love, lives in Canada and working. On a soap filmed in LA doesn't really work well with her new address. That's why she's not on very much so they could kill Amanda, especially since she is working for the mystery man played by Billy Flynn. Young and the Restless. New face, same swing, but knowing Young and the Restless, I feel like the most likely. Death is somebody random. Someday player, nobody. An extra, the butler. A maid, some flunky of Dumas that happens to die for some weird reason. And then those from Genoa City are accused. I mean, heck, if we're going to be really soapy, the murdered person might not even be dead. It might be some ruse by Dumas to scare people at the party. So in that regard, could be Phyllis, who's presumed dead. And that's why he let her have an invitation so she could be in on the prank. It's not like Phyllis has never faked her death before. Fake out, or fatal. The many possibilities of the YR murder mystery. So, clearly, Nick, Victor, Nicky, and there's some others there that would never play along with any twisted party game to torment the other people at the party. Lily wouldn't do that. But Amanda or Phyllis might. Because Amanda's not a fan of a lot of these people and Phyllis certainly is not, and Holden might be up for it if he crashed the event as well. So we'll see if this murder mystery takes out one of the longtime residents of Genoa City or if it's somebody ran. Not even part of the main character canvas, somebody we know who's disposable. Or if it's all a big fat fake out to mess with the guest as Dumas makes his splashy debut on YNR. Joshua Morrow leaked it, and now I can't wait to see it.